Hey everybody, welcome back. So it's a little chilly out today, but I have my arrowhead necklace from Blakehurst. Thank you so much. Hopefully you're watching this video so I can show you me wearing it. But today I'm going to show you real quick what we're cooking. So I'll be back with you in a second here. Okay guys, so this is what I'm cooking. Pretty much here is just some cheese and salt and pepper. And that is for our 2 eggs. So I'm going to do some scrambled eggs within the, with the sausage. And then here we go. This is the sausage we're cooking. It is a nice Johnsonville brat kind of sausage. It might not match the eggs, but I thought it sounded pretty good. And there's a little piece of butter in there. So I'm not being Paula Deen. It's not a lot. There's just a little bit. But that's what we're cooking. We're going to cook 2 eggs. I got different eggs. And they're going to be cheesy. And we're going to have a nice brat on top of a sterno can. So we're going to see how it goes. But that is what we're cooking. So see you down there. But yeah, like I briefly said in that little clip there, we're gonna be cooking the brat and the scrambled cheesy eggs on top of a sterno can, and it's a very cheap sterno can. It's a Dollar Tree one, so I don't know how it's gonna be. But at the same time, it's a sterno cooker. It's like this fold-out thing that you put it on. So we're gonna see how it is. Get you set up. Tip number 1, if you live in an Amish community and you're a YouTuber, be prepared to be very awkwarded out when someone goes by on a bike. But here's our campsite. I'm gonna set our stove up on here, and I'm gonna get you guys on the tripod, and we're gonna get right to cooking. I'm using an MSR pot. It's their simple pot. I don't know the exact name, but yeah, I'm gonna get everything set up, and then I'll get back to you guys. Okay, guys. So here is our setup for the video. Pretty much, we have 2 eggs in my little camping egg carrier. I never thought I'd use it, but there we are. I'm using it. Our cheese, and our brat and butter. So here's the sterno can I got. It's not sterno. I keep saying sterno. This is very liquid-like. It's not gel. I'm sure it's gel, but it's not like as thick as the other kind. But this is an actual sterno stove for camping. I don't know if they make it anymore. They probably do. But pretty much, we're gonna light our cheap sterno and set it in the holder down here, and we're gonna get to cooking. Hopefully, what the heck is that? Okay, it's like it has a wick here actually. So let's just see what happens. I don't know, that really surprised me. So it fits in there. Let's give it a light. Okay, it's going. I don't know how this is gonna work or what, but all I know is that the food will not be wasted. It will be took to the house if it doesn't work at all. So there we go. There's actually good heat coming off. So let's get our pot on here. It's an MSR, like I said. I don't know the exact name or anything, but that's their very common one. This thing's actually heating up really well. Wow, I'm actually very surprised with that. So, I'm going to go ahead and put the brat in like early here. So maybe the butter melt and whatnot. It's super cold out, so it's not going to go bad if it sits here long. Not really worrying about it. Hear that? It's already sizzling. Nice. Get our butter in here. Wow, very surprised. Not even going to lie. So there's our brat. It's completely raw. It's not cooked at all or smoked. So this will probably take a little while, but not too bad. I couldn't find the cover for my pot here. Usually I'll have a cover, but I could not find it anywhere. So the center's going to have a lot of the heat, so I'm just going to keep laying this across here. But I just want to make sure there's some butter in here so it cooks up real nice. But yeah, it's going to take a bit for this to actually heat up enough and start cooking well. So I think what I might do is set this over top. So that should help a little bit. But I'm gonna let this cook. I'm hoping this turns out well. The can heat's going okay, I guess, but just to make it not so boring, we're gonna go ahead and give it some time, and I'll keep watching it. So once it's about cooked, or maybe even halfway through, I'll get back to you guys to see how it's going. Okay guys, as I'm zooming out, I should probably cover this. There we go. It's actually cooking really well. The heat, you can see it's working. Since it has some nice walls around it, it's not really getting blown out or anything. But there's actually some steam coming out of here. And as you can see, it's going good. So I just thought I'd give the update. Main reason I turned the camera back on this early is because I just wanted to say how nice the sunset looks right now. But also, spring is coming because all this was just snow a couple of days ago, a good 1.5 feet, and now it's all completely gone. So the red-winged blackbirds, I hear them. The geese just come into the field across from the house, and it's just spring's coming. You know, I hate the tornadoes, but other than that, you know, it's nice when it's nice and warm out. So don't get me wrong, it's absolutely freezing right now, and I should be wearing more than one layer, but it feels nice. So back to cooking. Okay guys, so it's been another like 20 minutes since I last seen you. And what I did was I put the foil around. You can't really see it, it's kind of weird looking on the screen. But I pushed it down to where all the heat is trapped between like that sausage high level in there. So half the pot, it's not even holding the heat, it's just down under this nice little dish I made in here, this indent. The sausage is down under here cooking. And all the heat's trapped right in there. So it's been doing that for about 10 minutes, so I'm gonna lift it up and just check on it. And as you can see, it's cooking, but it is kind of burning, like on the bottom here. I'm fine with that, it's not a problem. But this probably isn't a good idea or anything, what I want to do here. But I'm gonna do it because I think it will help cook the sausage. I'm gonna go ahead and put a tiny bit of water in here. Now this may be a very bad idea, but I don't know. But I'm thinking if I'm to have that water in there with that butter, if that water heats up and it's trapped in there with the tin foil, it should steam and cook the sausage a lot faster, and it won't burn it as much. So now we got a nice mix of butter and water in there, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this foil back on right on the sides here. You know, I don't know if this will work, but you know, why not try? So make the indent back in there, crimp the edges, make it all tight, and that should start steaming, and we should have a cooked sausage very quickly here. So yeah, hopefully it works. I'll keep checking on it. But yeah, it will be dark in about 30 minutes here, so it's got to cook a little faster. But so hopefully I think this will work actually, really. Okay guys, so a lot's happened since I last seen ya. I had more than enough time. I brought down our thermometer to make sure that I'm doing it right, because you know, I'm cooking on a sterno can, so I just want to make sure. But I ran up and grabbed this, and I brought my mini bike down through this marshy field. But we're gonna check it out. I cut it in half. I was just to make sure that they were both, you know, all the sausage would fit on this main heat point, because the main heat point's right in the center. So here we go. Let's stick it in. I'll do it like that. Okay, the temp is going up. I was told 165 is what it should be. Okay, it's not there quite yet. Not quite yet, it was 160. They said it could be lower than 165, but I'm gonna stick at 165 just to make sure it's all right. But yeah, I mean, it's cooking pretty well. I'm glad I put water in, because by now it would have just completely burned and not, like, you know, just got this spot. So man, oh man, did I not think about this on how hard it would have been to cook this. But here we go. Let's try this angle of it now. to make sure. Okay, it's in the center. What's it saying? This will be a longer video, I apologize. 161, okay, yep. It's got to go a bit more here. So what I'm going to go ahead and actually do is shut this annoying alarm off. And I'm going to go ahead and set the sausages. Actually, I shouldn't do it just yet. That wouldn't be a good idea. I'll let it cook a bit more and then I'll do the eggs. I was going to take these out and then put the eggs in, scrambling them up. But then it might take a bit longer than I'm expecting to finish these off. So, yeah, but I'm glad I put water in. It turned out okay. So, I'll let it cook another 10 more minutes. It's about 20 minutes until dark. I underestimated how much longer the days are going now. But, I'm going to let this steam a bit more. I'd like to get to 170, actually. I'd be happy if it got to 170. So, let me try to get it to there, and then I'll get back to you guys. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do is take these out of this broth or whatever. And I'm going to tip this out just a bit. I'm going to leave a little on the bottom because it's got a nice taste to it probably. Let's cover these up. And what I'm going to actually do is put the eggs in now. And actually, let's just do this. Throw the sausage in to the pan without the broth. There we go. Put the broth towards where the sausage is. Let's just actually roll those to the corner. I should have brought my cast iron pan down, but I wasn't really thinking. Actually, I couldn't even find it now that I think of it. But here is our eggs in our egg container. And we got 2 white eggs. Just gonna crack it. Crack it. In it goes. Throw the eggshell in the woods, that doesn't matter. Let's go and throw these this way. I really like my eggs nice and whisked up. Let's grab the other one. Okay. Oh, hi eggshell. Bye eggshell. So let's whisk that up. The hot spots is where all this is going to really cook. I couldn't see it cooking anywhere else on this pot because this pot, or at least the way I'm doing it, the burner here is really just making one center point where the heat is and nothing else. And don't get me wrong, the pot is heating up, but it's just not turning out right. So here is our pocket of cheese and salt and pepper. It's a Fiesta blend. Dump that in. It's gonna be tasty. Smells good already. Whisk it all up. Make sure the cheese is nice and mixed. I know the broth is mixed in with the eggs, but it's all gonna cook. I'm not worried about it. But just gonna let this all cook. Should be pretty good. So, not to bore you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and just keep mixing up these scrambled cheesy eggs in the brats and make sure everything is fully cooked. So, I'm gonna cover this back up for a bit and just gonna monitor it and hopefully it cooks. Okay guys, so this is taking a little bit too long. I'm hoping I can get this all done before it gets too dark out because it's almost dark. And they are cooking. They are cooking. But the brats, you know, I don't know what I'm going to do exactly once the eggs are done. You know, whenever they get done, because the brats still need heated up a bit more. So, I just been keeping the center heat point where it keeps cooking the eggs full of eggs, and then they start bubbling, and then that's the time when I go ahead and scrape them out because they're, you know, they get burnt. But yeah, it's cooking. You know, it's just being a little bit of a pain. So, worst comes worst, I might have to finish it up there, but I'm not going to be doing that because I have been out here, you know, too long to just, you know, do it up there. So, we are going to make it down here. But, keep scrambling them. Okay, guys, so it's a little dark out here. I can still kind of see the sunset, but I can't really see much at all. It's actually that dark. I can see a little bit, but I have the camera brightness turned up a little bit for you guys to see. But I think I have it cooked. What I did was to make sure, because some egg got behind the sausage, is I just kind of mixed it all up. Oh, sorry, there's some fog. But I mixed it all up and everything. See, the eggs are nice and done. They're all apart and everything and nice and cooked. But what I might have to do is put tinfoil over this and take it to the house and we can try it up there. Because it's getting a little too dark out right now. Like I'm saying, it's pretty dark. You can see the sunset there. I have the brightness really turned up though. It's at +3 exposure. But hold on. Just to show if you can kind of see. The sausage is cooked. The eggs are cooked. It's all a big mess though. So what I'm going to do is put this foil. I was going to set it on here, but it's a little too dark. But I'm going to put this foil over it like this. And we're going to take it up to the house and eat it up there on a plate. Somehow I'm going to have to hold this and get up there quick enough it doesn't cool down. So hopefully it's still steaming when we get up there. But I'm going to go ahead and take it up. I'm going to pack all this stuff first. But we're going to take this up and try it up at the house. And hopefully it doesn't cool down too much. Okay guys, so finally we got some light up here now. It got so dark down there. Really, I was down there for like, man, I'd say a good hour and a half. I was down there cooking that. That's the longest time I've ever had to cook anything while I've been camping. Or, you know, done this. But, it's not steaming anymore or anything. I about tipped it coming up here, but there it is. Here's our sausage. I don't know if it's overcooked or undercooked. I don't really know. It seems cooked to me, though, on the cooked side. But there's a little piece that I cut off here down there. We'll try that first. There it is. Tom, right now, you can see outside. You can see the neighbor's barn in the dark. Tom's supposed to be out right now, but he's inside. He's waiting for me to do this review, and then I gotta tuck him in. But I had to do this first so it didn't cool down too much. There we go. But we're gonna give it a try. The eggs, they're probably cold. It might gross me out, but hey, we'll try it out. They look pretty good. I'm pretty happy on how they cooked. You also gotta remember that I put a lot of cheese in here, so yeah, let's give it a try. They don't smell the greatest, if I'm gonna be honest, but gotta try. I'd have to say the eggs. Tiny bit dry, but they've got a good taste to them. They got like this cheesy taste. At first I thought it was a burnt taste, but it's like that cheesy, like a melted cheesy, almost burnt like cheese. They're pretty good. Now that I know it's not a burnt taste, they're actually not bad at all. A little dry though, like I said. So here's our piece of sausage or brat. This is a piece down there I cut off and like swirled around in there, but let's try it. Hard as a rock. it was hard to tell how I was cooking it down there. The main pieces of sausage, though, they're completely fine. They actually look pretty juicy on the inside. So there's a piece of the sausage that I had cooking, or I brought. So let's give it a try. Mmm. So feeling in my mouth, I can feel it. There was a crunchy little piece, and that was probably where it was sitting on the main flame. And the other side's softer, but just got a good taste. I'm glad I can see it up here now, because down there I couldn't really see it at all, and I had no flashlight. But seeing it up here, it's definitely cooked, because I'm a freak with having stuff cooked. But it's not bad at all. I'd say it was worth it, getting a nice little lunch about 5 hours late. But yeah, definitely. Do brats and cheesy eggs go together? Yes, they do. I think it was worth the cook. The eggs, they are a little bit dry. They didn't seem like they were down there. But maybe when I kind of left them sitting there coming up covered, maybe they got a little too cooked. But I will say, that brat makes it completely. But I hope you enjoyed watching me cook it down there. Sorry for this weird eating spot. Usually I cut a lot out, but I won't cut it out, because that means you guys wait a whole long time on this video. So, I'll probably have half the eggs and give the rest to the chickens, but the broth I'll definitely finish it off completely. So, hope you guys enjoyed. It's taking me forever to chew this because I don't want to choke. But I gotta put Tom out now. It's way too dark outside. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's a little bit of a weird cooking video, since I had to finish the video off up here. But I'd have to say it's definitely something. It does mix, don't get me wrong. But if I had to cook brats again, I'd probably cook potatoes or something with it, not eggs. But hey, I have more knowledge under my belt on like cooking stuff down there, I guess. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I finally swallowed that. But yeah, thanks for watching. It is pitch black out, but this brat was worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Oh, also, please recommend to me down below what you'd want to see next. Next time it's going to be MRE if I have one. I might not have them. And then, okay, so it's going to go MRE next time. And if I don't have one, then I will go ahead and do like a Mountain House review or something like that. And then the week after is when I do the fresh one. Or no, 2 weeks after is when I do another fresh one. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for the super long video. I really apologize. This is probably a good 20-some minute video of me cooking a brat and cheesy eggs. But, yeah, Tom's getting very aggressive over there staring at me. So I better go put him out. But thank you for watching. Sorry for the continuous thank you for watching and then going into something else. So thanks for watching.